Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another speculation video. This time about a couple of things regarding a possible high school expansion pack coming next month. First, Central Simmer posted this on Twitter, with another Plumbob translating it to basically being that the Spanish game has changed the name of the high school student career from secondary school student to high school student. That's what Spanish students do from ages 16 to 18. At first glance, this seems like a very random change. Like, why just change the name of this career that you're used to seeing and then it's just suddenly different? But this, I think, resembles when it was discovered that the text for the stencil and paint mode for Create a Pet was changed to not even have the word pet in it anymore. So then the speculation was, oh, well, that seems random. Why would they do that? Oh, maybe it's because werewolves can be painted on in the same way, because then it's like, okay, doesn't make sense to just say pet anymore if werewolves can also be painted on, and that ended up being completely right. I do find it weird that they are changing the text like this early though. Why not just wait until the pre-patch update to do those changes? Unless these are intentional leaks, because surely they'd have to know that someone could end up finding this stuff. So many people play The Sims. It's basically only a matter of time. It's a weird way of going about it, I think, to just give away what your next pack could possibly be just through these random changes in the text. But I guess this is just a very strange way to keep us all talking. At least I suppose it is less ambiguous than reading through object descriptions and being like, well, this may be a hint, where sometimes it might feel like a huge stretch and sometimes it might not really. But with this, it's like, okay, it's almost like when cats and dogs were leaked in the code several months in advance. It's not quite as big a leak as that, but it's somewhat similar to it. Another thing regarding a possible high school expansion pack is with Instant Gaming, the website I initially reported on with this leak. They've changed their listing by 1 day for the release date. Now it's the 28th instead of the 27th, and the 28th I think makes a lot more sense because it falls on a Thursday. And it seems like this might be the new norm now for releasing content, because they did release werewolves on a Thursday. And with the kits, those were also released on a Thursday, with the Moonlight Chic and Little Campers ones. So I do feel like I was correct in being skeptical of that initial July 27th leak, but to still consider that the week in general could still be correct. Even though we used to have massive droughts before an expansion pack dropped, I don't think that's the case anymore, because that certainly is not what happened last year. We did get plenty of content right before Cottage Living came out, so I think this could end up being the case here. Plus, in the US, where this game is being made, back to school time is in August, and if this is coming out so late in July, then it's nearly August anyways. It's also worth considering the fact that on the 2020 survey, one of the ideas listed was American high school. So even though things are subject to change between it being on a survey and it being put into the game, if it's put into the game at all, then yeah, that could be another thing in favor of all of this being true. One thing that I hadn't considered before was that maybe a high school pack could be a reason to bring back body hair, because they did not do it for werewolves, yet they have still confirmed that it is supposed to be coming soon. And I know this is going to sound really ridiculous at first, but hear me out. Because when you're a teenager, you start hitting puberty, and one of the things that happens is you start growing body hair, so it could actually make sense as a base game update alongside a high school pack to reintroduce body hair. If the leaks about the release date are right, July 27th, or at the very least the week of, then it's still not too far off in the future. So I think the whole confirmation of body hair could actually end up also being a hint that this high school leak is real. I don't 100% believe it yet, but it does seem like it is getting more and more likely. And if this is truly coming out towards the end of July, then we don't have long to wait before we have the official announcement, because most likely how it's going to go is the first week of July, they announce the roadmap for that whole quarter, and either the same week, like later on, or the second week, then they'll announce it. So it seems like the next quarter is going to be off to a very quick start. A couple more things before I end this video. We are getting that Sims Delivery Express drop tomorrow that is themed around Juneteenth that I've covered in a previous video. And actually on this day in 2018 was when the Seasons expansion pack came out, so happy 4th anniversary to The Sims 4 Seasons. Still the best expansion pack by far for this game in my opinion. But I'm going to wrap up this video here, so feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think the high school expansion pack leak is real? And be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!